Welcome to Robyn's Roost. Today I've got kind of a quick and easy card for you, and we're going to get photobombed here. Oh, come on, kitten. Do you ever call your, like your 15-year-old cat's kitten? She's just always been kitten. Anyways, where was I? Oh, yes. So today I'm going to show you a simple card made using the, now if I'm not pronouncing this right, I'm sorry, Kintsugi Inspirations Suite Collection. Well, not the whole collection actually, because when I saw this, it was like, what do I do with this? But the paper is like really awesome. So Kintsugi is a Japanese, I don't know what you would call it, saving things. So when your vase breaks, you put it together and you use pretty gold glue or whatever it is. I don't know, maybe it's real gold over there, but you patch it back together and it's prettier than it was before, and you still love it, right? So I liked that part of it. I just wasn't sure if I really needed this suite. So when they came out with the suite sale, if you're watching this in June, they had and have, if you're watching it in June, if you bought one suite product, you get one of equal or lesser value for half price. So I bought some paper that I hadn't gotten yet, and this was one of the papers that I picked up. So anyways, let's flip the camera so I can show you what I'm talking about. So here, let's see, which way do I have to go? I want to show you this page first. So here is the suite. It can be found on starting on page 58 and of the annual catalog. And we've got some beautiful samples here. And then we see the products that are in the suite. So like I said, I wasn't sure that I really needed this. After I've played with it now for a couple days, I kind of think I do. But the sale isn't over yet, so I think my next order will probably have it on. So when I looked at the stamp set, I just kind of like, oh yeah, there's cracks, right? Flew by it. I have vases, I have flowers, but then when I started looking at the words, there's beauty in your history. Isn't that really nice? And thanks for helping me through this difficult time. I know you'll get through this and be stronger for it. So that one really connects with the putting things back together. I'm here for you. So it's a great support greetings. It's got these pretty dies, and you can even die cut cracks, right, out of gold and make your own, like put it together. Some pretty embellishments and this beautiful embossing folder. So after I played with it, I would buy the whole suite. But of course I already have the paper, although I could use another pack already, so I might get the whole suite. So anyways, let's see, do they have more samples? Sometimes they have more samples of these suite collections. If I can turn the page. They do. Okay, so it's got an explanation of what Kintsugi is, and just a few other ideas for what you can do with it. This is really pretty. Look, they've embossed, I'm not sure if you can see it, they've embossed the gold paper and then cut out the pieces. That's pretty cool. I know one of my girlfriends did a card doing that. Anyways, let's get making this card. So one of the sheets of paper is all these pots and then the flowers. So if you don't buy everything, this is a great way to make accents for your card, right? And the back side, of course, is just plain. I don't know why anybody would use the back side of that one, but that's just me. So one side is all the gold accents, and then the other side is just some pretty patterns. I don't know which one is my favorite. I kind of like them all. There's another gold one with a vanilla background. And here's a gold one with a white background. I like this too, but probably won't use it. This is probably my favorite. It's just all the bright colors and the gold. And that is the piece that we will be using for this card. So like I said, this is a very simple card. So I've cut, now I can't remember the size of my strips. Let's see, where's my, okay, this is 1.25 inches by 4 3/4. And then I've cut a mat. I've got a little bowl cut out of that designer series paper. So I picked my color of my background mats from this bowl. And then, so this is a 1/4 inch bigger, so it's going to be 5 by 1.5. And then I am using some stamps because I didn't have any greetings, right? From the Unbounded Love stamp set, which goes really well with this. So it's got the love, hope, love, and faith kind of theme going here. And we've got birthday and sympathy. I'm going to use the faith one for this. Faith is being sure of what we cannot see. So that'd be great. Uplifting type card. So I've cut this big enough, hopefully, that I can take my faith greeting. So you're going to want to do this piece big enough for your greeting, but small enough to fit in this area right here. And this is 2 inches by 1.5, and then a 1/4 inch bigger on your mat. Now, for my bowl, I want to take, see if I can find it here. I've got this old rickety, if it works, what do you call it? Knife. That's not the word I want. But anyways, so I want to make just a little slit in here so that my flower goes into the bowl. Now you could just glue it on the top too. But I want to put my little stem into the bowl, like so. And then we're just going to, let's do our stamping first. So I've got Lost Lagoon ink. So I'm going with the whole Lost Lagoon color theme here. And we're just going to see if I can get this stamped on here. I'm not very happy with the way that looks. So I'm going to try this over again. I'm not really happy with the way that inked. So I have cut another piece here. And let's clean my stamp good. I'm not sure why it was so fuzzy. I know I've used it before. Sometimes if it's the first time you've used a stamp, it'll do that if you haven't cleaned it. Better, but still, I don't know, like it's not taking the ink quite right. All right, now let's see if we can get this semi sort of straight here. Okay, and then we're done with the ink. I'm not going to put anything on the stamping on the inside. So then what we need to do is just layer our pieces together. Try to get them adhered evenly. And if you've watched my videos or followed any of my card making, you know that I am not super precise or straight. I don't know, we all have our things we're good at, right? I'm not sure what mine is, but it is not straight. So let's see. No, I don't have that down yet. Now, do we want that? Let me put this one down first. And of course, we could have put that the other direction with those flowers looking like they went up, but too late now. Okay, now, do we want this up here? That's kind of too straight for me. Let's just go down a little bit. Okay, now I am going to put the bowl down flat. And then I'm going to take a dimensional and pop up the flower. Let's see. I'm going to take the top off right away so I don't have to fight underneath there. Okay. I'm just going to put a dimensional right there. Give the flower a little bit of a depth to it. Isn't that pretty? So, like I said, even if you don't get the whole collection, which after using the paper I would highly suggest, you could use your own, you know, what you have on hand for your stamp set and do that. Oh, and then I have another piece of this paper, and even though I'm not going to put anything on the inside as far as greetings, because I don't know what I'm going to use this card for, I am going to put this little strip in here. You know how you end up with all these little strips and you're like, oh, they're too pretty to just, oh, I got goo over there. They're too pretty to just throw away, but what do you do with them? They are great for adding a little bit of color and continuity to the inside of your card, so that they have, oops, they have that little bit of pretty when they open it, as well as your greeting. And then we can add some gems in here. I think I'm going to wait until I get the gems that go with the set. Some nice gold gems would be good in here. So hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for stopping by at the Roost. If you're watching this in June of 2025, there is a sale going on. So if you buy one of the any Suite Collection items, you get a second one of equal or lesser value for half price. I have noticed a lot of people saying, do be careful if you put a lot of things on your order. Remember that the lowest items are going to be half price. So you don't want to buy a whole suite and then buy a pack of gems from another suite or a second pack of gems, because it's the pack of gems that you will get for half price. So try to purchase items that are of equal value on your order, so that you get the most bang for your buck and the biggest savings. Anyways, thanks for stopping by at the Roost. Hope you have a great day.